Just making sure the mic is working. Okay, I think we are all up and running. Welcome to the stream today. I'm going to be animating the Nuremberg trials episode today. Or continuing with it anyway. Sick! It's been a while since I've heard this music. It's been a while since I've streamed. It's pretty good music. Hi, welcome to the stream if you're just joining. If you have any questions about animation or anything, please let me know. Just giving him some hair. Today I'm animating for the Nuremberg Trials episode that's going to be released very shortly. Well, once this is all done and put together. Throwing in the wrong layers. Hopefully it's a fairly easy fix unless I do something quite big with it.
Wilhelm Hill, head of the Armed Forces Heimann, Bernd Kaltenbrunner, SS officer and chief of the Reich Main Security Office, to name a few. Wilhelm.
Excuse me.
Justice Rodney Press's opening statement revealed the most powerful in legal history. That for At 4 Greek nations, flushed with victory and stung with injury. At 4 region, flushed with victory and stung with injury. Stay the hand of Venezuela. Stay the stay the
Hi, welcome to the stream if you're just joining. Today I'm animating the Nuremberg trials episode. Very, very interesting. I'm learning lots by doing this. And hopefully you'll learn lots by watching the videos too. I'm sorry if this looks a little confusing right now. I'm just writing out the speech that the judge made before the opening speech, I think it's called. I'm probably gonna have to go back and fix a few of these spelling mistakes later. Let me just make sure that I'm still on this one right. Sorry for the squeaky chair if you can hear it. I think I somehow put this chair together wrong. So I might need to go back and figure that out. I think I'm gonna make this like scrolling, kind of like the Star Wars intro. Kinda. Not as cool as that. Just Okay. I'm gonna send them. I think it might look a little bit bigger.
That four great nations, flushed with victory and stung with injury, stay the hand of vengeance, and voluntarily submit their captive enemies to the judgment of the law is one of the most significant tributes that power has ever paid to reason. The four great nations, flushed with victory and that four great nations, flushed with victory and stung with injury, stay the hand of vengeance, and voluntarily submit their captive enemies to the judgment of the law is one of the most significant.
Hi, welcome to the stream. Just a moment, I can hear somebody. Sorry about that. My mom just came in the room to talk to me. Quite a big chunk of text there, but hopefully it looks okay
That
like
four
this.
great nations, flushed with victory and stung with injury, stay the hand of vengeance, and voluntarily submit their captive.
I need to check the spelling of vengeance. I have called her VENGEANCE. Must be another E. This is according to the AI overview though, so yeah, I guess so. More letters than I expected. There we go. Learn something new every day. So, already.
All great nations, flush with victory and stung with injury, stay the hand of vengeance, and voluntarily submit their captive enemies to the judgment of the law. Of most attribute, the power has epic. The judgment of the law is one of the most significant tributes that power has ever paid to reason. The defendants sat in.
Okay, next bit. How's your day going today? Is it alright? Alrighty. Sometimes when doing these videos, I'll like split it into different tasks. So I'll do like the backgrounds for a bit, and then I'll do the characters, and sometimes I'll just do the outlines and then I'll color it later. Just really depends what kind of workflow I'm in at that moment. But right now I'm just kind of doing each section as is. Sometimes it can be slightly faster to do each job at a time, like background then characters. Well, in my mind it's a bit faster anyway. But it really depends on the day and what I'm focused on. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm doing the animation for the Nuremberg trials right now. Very interesting set of trials. I didn't know about this before, so it's been really interesting learning about it. I'm sure you would learn lots by watching the video too when it's all out. How's everyone's day going today? My day's been pretty uneventful so far. Been doing some work. I dropped my boyfriend at work this morning. That's about it. It's a little chilly at the moment though. Winter and autumn seem to have come around very quickly this year. But I'm also planning on moving out soon. It's very exciting. We have this place that I'm quite excited about, and very exciting but nerve-wracking time in my life. On the wrong layer. With the program that I'm using, it tells me if I'm on the color layer because it will make a line through like this. And if it's in the color layer, then it would be like this, but only if I switch between the layers can I see it. But it's very useful because I'm often drawing on the wrong layer accidentally. So it's a very useful little indicator. If you have any questions about the animation or anything to do with the process, let me know. Welcome back to the chat. Yeah, sorry about that. Unfortunately, it's something that I have to draw quite often when doing a history channel. Sorry to jump scare you like that. Anyway, it's great to have you back. How are you doing? Should I give him a little moustache? Okay, he has a moustache now. Horrible that you say it's something that you have to do quite often. I know, but a lot of history things are about that unfortunate time. It's good to know about so that people don't make the same mistakes, hopefully. I mean, that's what history is all about, really, just teaching you not to do certain things that have been in the past. Well, that's what I think anyway. I'm gonna give this guy a bit of hair. Very simple little hairstyle. I apologize for not streaming so much recently. I'm like in the process of moving at the moment, and my whole like brain is like taken over by that right now. It's a very exciting time. All good here, finishing up the starting parts of a new project yourself. That's so cool. What are you working on? If you can say, unless it's a secret project. Let me get some light brown hair color. I've been doing some new projects myself too. I had a craft fair last weekend, which was very nice. It's nice to just have people, you know, appreciating my art and, you know, wanting to buy stuff of mine. It was a fairly quiet event though, because my art is quite, I'd say, childish, I guess. I like to draw just cute little guys for in my free time. I mean, I can draw other stuff too, but I find the most joy out of just drawing simple little things. It's Lovecraft inspired, where a cat is in a cave where supernatural things happen all around him, and he cannot really make any sense of it yet. Aw, that sounds really cute. Are you gonna be posting it and stuff? Yes, I'll be ready for the first part in like 6 months. So cool, that's so exciting. I love working on new projects. I also have this other project at the moment, where there's this song that I had, and I could really imagine a little animation to go with it, so I'm in the process of making a little kind of fan music video for it. I guess it's not really a music video, but I'm using the music for a little story. So that's exciting. And I'm drawing a little cowboy wolf that rides on a dung beetle. Just fun little things to do. You moving up north or you retreating to the south to avoid actual taxes? I'm moving to a similar area. So I'm only like it's only a few minutes away from where I'm living now, really. I mean, you know, like a 15-minute drive or so. But yeah, it's different because I've always lived at home. I mean, I am like 24, so it's about time. But a bit scary. Very exciting though. And it's really nice that I get to do it with my boyfriend. Exactly. We don't have a dishwasher, so gonna have to get used to hand washing things. But there's a washing machine. Very exciting. I'll take the small one. You know, it's our first time moving, so we don't have a whole lot of money. But it's still exciting nonetheless. But yeah, it's in such a pretty location too, and it's right next to the cafe, so I can like go take my work there sometimes, because I work from home, so um, it can get a little lonely just sat by myself sometimes. You were also making a little side project, or anything about making it? I'm like making it. I'm like starting with the animatic, but I'm only like not even halfway through the animatic yet. So it's gonna be a long-term project. I always have so many projects that I start and then never end up finishing. So hopefully this is one that I do finish. Um, yeah. It's difficult being a creative with so many ideas, but not enough time to finish it. It's also really nice doing those craft fairs because people will come and talk to me and give me ideas for stuff. Like, I've thought about making like a children's book before or something, um, but I'm not much of a writer, unfortunately. So it's always been that's the main struggle. I like to uh, tell stories with art, but the words I find quite challenging. But maybe me and my boyfriend or somebody else, we can work together on a little story. Or I can make a mock plan for a story and then they can finish it for me. I'm also another thing. Um, I really want to make my own like blind bag toys. I think it would be so fun. Um, Ask ChatGPT instead. Better results than that. Maybe. Um, yeah, I've always wanted to make like blind boxes. Well, in recent years, so I'm like in the process of figuring out a way of doing that, and so I'm teaching myself how to make like silicone molds and things, which is like scary but also very fun because I don't usually do stuff like that. I've never worked with like silicone or mold making in general before. So that's another fun project I'm doing. But I thought it would be easier to use like a Tupperware pot, because I thought it was like straight down on both sides, but it wasn't. So now I have to figure out a way of doing this another way. I don't think that makes any sense. So like it's a 2-part mold, and it's anyway, it's confusing, and I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll like drill a hole in the top, maybe? But I've also wanted to like paint recently too. I haven't done that in a while. There's just so many creative things that I want to be doing. But of course, animating is also very fun. I got a gouache set for Christmas last year, and I've only used it like once or twice. So I want to try using that again. Some people are good at make a story and stick to it, and I myself change aspect in it as I go. Yeah, I think I do that too. Sometimes I get quite stuck with an idea, but other times I don't so much. But it's just so fun to create things, isn't it? I feel very grateful that I'm able to. And in my new place, I'm gonna have like a studio room. Well, I say that it's gonna have our computers in, so it's kind of like a study. So I'll have lots of space to create. To start off as making a children's book, and then by the end the children joins the military museum and war. Sorry, I really stumbled my way through that with reading, but it's been a long day. It's almost 3 o'clock. I mean, one of my favorite like animated series was like a graphic novel before, and that's a big inspiration to me. The Hilda graphic novel books. He's actually doing a signing. I think this month. I might have missed it already, but I was really tempted to go to it, but it's all the way in London, and I just can't be bothered to get a coach there. It doesn't take like too long, but it's just a lot of effort. London's very good for like a day trip for me, but it's exhausting. I wonder if I should put a warning every time that I am drawing one of these symbols. I kind of miss this background music. It's very relaxing. Really get a drink or something. I'll be fine for now. Welcome to the stream if you're just joining. you have any questions about how the videos are made or anything art related, please let me know. Or, to be honest, anything in general. You can ask me what my favorite cereal is and I'll probably answer it. I'm thinking about cereal now. I shouldn't have said that. I think my favorite cereal at the moment, sorry, I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm thinking about cereal now. I think my favorite cereal at the moment is the hazelnut crave cereal, or the Weetabix minis with chocolate chips. That one's pretty good too. Those two are my favorite. Just putting them together here so it's a little easier for me to grab them all and take them to the other one. Here it is. That was a pretty lucky guess. To buy so much new stuff for my plate. Stuff that I haven't even like. I need to buy like cutlery, but good cutlery, and like a hoover, and just many things to think about. I need to have like a good IKEA trip once everything's like ready to go. I do love a good trip to IKEA. Yeah, you're right. IKEA gift cards. The indictment. Just checking the spelling on this. A formal charge or accusation of a serious crime. I didn't even know what that word meant. That's very interesting. Just learned so many things. There it is. I'm so excited to buy my own Christmas decorations though. But like, I have to really think about what style of Christmas decorations I want. Like, do I want to go like classic, or do I want to have like a giant Santa somewhere? Combine Halloween and Christmas decorations. Just like The Nightmare Before Christmas or something, right? I still need to watch that movie. Me and my boyfriend were gonna watch it, but we haven't yet. So, maybe that's the thing to do this evening. I do love like spooky season. But like not too scary. We're watching The Haunting of Bly Manor at the moment, which is very good. I'm just gonna make this a little bit smaller. My music stopped. There we go.
24-minute charge with 4 counts. Crimes against peace.
So I'd like to get. I'm here right now. I'd like to get the little here done today, if possible. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's 9? I have. Alrighty, back to it. Thank goodness for the fill bucket tool. gotten into well, I say I've gotten into it. I've always had the bad habit of sitting cross-legged whilst working, and it's terrible for my back, but it's just the most comfortable way to sit.
Men without full hands. Four hands. Crimes and acts. Diet. The
I seem to be getting a little wider as I go along. I did it on the wrong layer, like a silly Billy. On the wrong layer again. I think I learned by now.
The 24 men were charged with 4 24 men were charged with 4 counts: crimes against peace, planning.
I will be right back for a moment. Hello, I am back. I was thinking of taking a short break from this to do something else. If anybody has any drawing requests, then I'd be happy to draw them for you. If not, I'm going to do some fun little, I don't know if it will work digitally. I usually do this in my sketchbook, but there's an exercise that you can do where you do like little blobs of paint and then you draw what shapes you see inside them. And I wanted to see if it would work digitally too, because it's a great thing to do to do something a bit creative, to stretch your mind a little bit. So I need a good brush. That one's a little too oh, don't know what that did. I want something quite blobby. But nah, it's too scratchy. IKEA store cashier and you with furniture and a wheel cart and a gun pointing at the cashier with a wide smile. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, how do we do this? Could have furnished a new place on a budget. Very true. I made his hat far too small. I'll draw it, you know what, I'll just make it wider. There we go. What does the IKEA symbol look like? I guess it's just like IKEA. I guess. Let's see. Ah, frick. Thumbs. He would be on the inside, wouldn't it? He has two little fingers. Oh, hands. It's okay. I'll come back to them. He does kind of need them. And the extra one on there. I freaking hate hands. You gotta pay for that. Also, he lost a finger. He's just trying to do his job. Oh, frick, I hate hands. It's okay. They can look blobby. It's whatever. been a while since I've like drawn. Flip, I hate this hand. He's losing his hands. And then what hands for you? There we go. He's just shocked now. Accident got worse this time. Alright, now I gotta draw the trolley. Trolley time. Drawing from memory is very fun because what the flip does a trolley look like? I also have to draw Jungle Skog because Jungle Skog is, you know, the staple. What does Jungle Skog look like? And also my shark. I have the shark and my boyfriend has the Jungle Skog. What's his name? What? Blahaj. Blahaj. Of course I would never forget my beloved shark's name. I'm just gonna do Jungle Skog from memory. And other miscellaneous things. Something I do. What do you mean I can't furnish my place only with plushies? Ridiculous. I'll make it a bit bigger. What other teddies do they have? They have like an alien, right? I'll add like one ladle. That's my cooking utensil. And a fork. There we go. Gotta draw like a disheveled version of myself. Move these guys over. And a tiny BF mascot too. Of course. Of course. He always has to be involved. I don't know what a gun looks like. Probably something like this. How would a person hold a gun? I'm British, I don't know these things. I'm back. The big foam finger robbery. So true. So the thumb go over? And then the finger, and then I don't know. I guess I could look at reference for this. But what's the fun in that, you know, gun thing? Trigger stuff, probably. Put my big clown shoes on. Kinda like, I don't know what you mean by that, but probably. I don't know. The bag's under my eyes. I guess I should draw him like behind a till or something. Flip. Gimme. Oh, look. I wanted to draw my jumper more jumpery. There we go. He's just, he's hiding. Who knows why? If you're just joining, this is a draw request of me stealing stuff from IKEA. I feel like I'd have, like, you know, kind of a twig in my hair or something. Like, I must be on hard times when I'm stealing from IKEA. This is your first story or your new Storytime animated channel. So true. I don't have any interesting stories. My life is blissfully quite boring. Oh flip, I didn't even realize that my framing was all bad. There we go. Then make those stories come true. I don't want to go to jail though, that's boring. I won't even be able to make any History Made Simply episodes. I really like IKEA's hot dog. I'm gonna draw a little poster for a hot dog. They're just, I mean, IKEA hot dogs are like basic, but they're like pretty, they're pretty good. Whenever I go to IKEA, on my way out, I get a hot dog and a cinnamon roll. Maybe the thumb would go around. Like that? It just doesn't look right. I don't know how to draw somebody holding a gun. Anyway. Does anybody else have any other requests before I, stop doing this? I feel like this lady in the back needs to be a little smaller. Like that. I might as well just give a little bit of color. I look so disheveled. ground jumper right now, so I'll put myself a ground jumper. It was a rough move. Those dishes burning pretty high. Yeah, it's all because we don't have a dishwasher. That's the real reason. I just needed to get some supplies from the shop, you know? Gotta give myself some bags. I feel like the disheveled state needs bags under the eyes. Gotta give myself a little intense maybe. Gotta give myself some blushes. What color is the hair uniform? Looks like yellow. Nice, blue and yellow. Bit of a... Nice. shelves, of course. That's too good. Yeah, of course. This is totally happening. I don't like this background. Massive discount. So true. I don't know, there's just something weird about this. Maybe I should add some light or something. Oh, frick. Okay. I'll probably stop now. Well, I should get back to work. Oh, get up on my like silly boy. Alrighty. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start the stream there today. We've done a bit of work. We've done a bit of drawing requests. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I should be back soon for another stream. Yeah, you too. Take care. Bye bye.